Leaders now want the Azimio coalition held responsible for the destruction and damage occasioned by the Monday mass protests, accusing them of intentionally scheming to frustrate the fifth administration from delivering on its mandate. The Azimio coalition, on the other hand, maintaining its hardline position that unless their demands are met, the demonstrations will continue, whilst insisting that President William Ruto is in power illegally. Chemutai Goin now reports.
The opposition's call for mass action continued to dominate political debate, with Kenya Kwanza reading malice in Azimio's push, stating that claims that cost of living and other key issues sparked the protests were just camouflage.
How does a disrupting campaign of looting and violent mayhem address the cost of living? Why actually didn't he demonstrate before the elections when Unga was costing 230 shillings?
Mr. Odinga is involved in a scheme of urban banditry and economic terrorism, which cannot be a solution to the high cost of living. And that's why we're asking Mr. Odinga and Mr. Kenyatta, how will destroying property and destroying the economy help to bring down the cost of living? And we must tell you, Mr. Kenyatta, Mr. Odinga, the cost of living is where it is because you two took it there.
Tunajua hii fujo yote anafanya ni kwa binafsi yake yeye mwenyewe, ni kwa maslaha yake yeye mwenyewe. Kwa sababu wakati alikuwa katika ile inaitwa handshake, tuliona bidhaa za vitu zikipanda bei na hakuna siku alitoka barabarani.
The Azimio counterparts, who separately addressed a press conference, told off their competitors, saying they will continue to pile pressure on President William Ruto to act on their demands.
If anyone is thinking that this is merely an activity that is going to end sometime soon, then he's living in a different planet. We are in this until all our demands are met.
Wewe ukitaka hii maandamano ikuishe, maneno ni fupi tu. Tangaza leo unga ni shilingi 70. Sewi. Tangaza ya kwamba IEBC will be recruited in a bipartisan manner. Tangaza ya kwamba sava itafunguliwa.
If he refuses to bulge because he wants to claim that he is tough-headed, seated at the throne and the seat of power, desecrating the same seat in State House, we are reminding him for free that it will be on a daily basis.
Azimio criticized the police handling of their leaders and protesters, which they insisted defied police conduct during demonstrations, and that they would write to IPOA to mount investigations.
We want the ICC to take serious attention on what is happening in this country, and people must bear personal responsibility for the things that they do.
Kenya Kwanza also expressed their intention to write to the registrar of political parties to push Azimio to compensate all those whose properties were damaged in the melee.
Those looters that are publicly known, those that have been captured on cameras, breaking up meetings, stoning people's vehicles, going into business premises, we want to see them arrested, and arrested right now. The leaders that have been accompanying them into these demonstrations, they also need to be arrested and brought to book.
With accusations and counter-accusations pitting members of the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition and their ruling Kenya Kwanza counterparts, Kenyans remain at the center of the feud. Many are asking, will a solution to the emerging issues ever be found? Chemutai Goin, Citizen TV,